A Bluetooth transmitter and earbuds paired and ready to go? Let's check this out. Dave Taylor here, and we're watching a lot of TV right now. And here's the thing, is that different people like volume at different levels. Now, if you have some hearing challenges, then obviously you're going to want it louder than everyone else in the house, but they probably don't want to hear it as loud as you need it. Enter different technological solutions. This one's really cool. This is the Avantree HT5006 wireless in-ear headphones and Bluetooth transmitter. So this is a transmitter you plug in and then connect to the audio out on your television set. And then these really nice around the neck earbuds, you simply have them, you turn them on, and you are ready to go. It's super easy. They are paired out of the box and ready to go. So all I have to do, they're already turned on. I can literally just put them in my ears and I'm ready to go. But of course I have to hook up the transmitter. Now there's three ways you can hook up the transmitter here. You can hook it up using optical, which is really cool because on a lot of TVs that's an unused connection. Or you can use RCA, which is those like white and red multiple plugs, and it works and it plugs into this. Or you can just use AUX. Now think about that. Because you can use that 3.5 millimeter AUX, you can use this with really a wide variety of devices, even your iPad or your computer or your phone, right? Now, some phones need an adapter for 3.5 millimeter, not included, but hopefully you have one if that's what you're gonna do. But really straightforward to work with. It's powered via USB, comes with a USB to micro USB connector, and on regular TVs, this is actually a monitor I'm using as a TV, but on regular TVs, there's usually at least one USB plug, and you can plug this into that, and boom, it's powered, no other power needed. Now, I have a slightly different setup here because I actually needed to have its power coming out of the wall. So I used my own charger. It does not come with a charger, but it does come with the wire. So now it's powered and ready to go. And
Bluetooth
notice
transmitter mode with active bypass.
Super important, it has voice guidance. So if you're thinking this might be the perfect thing for a grandma to have so that she or grandpa can actually listen and watch TV at whatever volume they want, even at 2 in the morning, right? Without bothering anyone else, then this is super easy to work with. Out of the box, they're going to be able to get this to work. Now, confusingly, there are 2 AUX ports on the back of the transmitter. You want to use the one that's on the input side, which is right next to the antenna. So I plug that in. The other side is literally plugged into the audio out of this monitor or TV, if it was a TV, and I'm good to go now. So this thing automatically figures out everything it needs to do, and as soon as I start playing this pretty horrible old movie off of Amazon Video, then it actually stabilizes the signal. It's already paired with these, so if I just pop these in my ears, I am able to hear what's going on with this movie. Whether I want to hear it and watch it is a whole nother story. Let's just go ahead and pause. Let's go a couple more seconds forward. Okay, we'll pause here with this credit on screen. So this is just Amazon Prime. I'm streaming and I have a hardwired connection off my phone. There's obviously a million different ways you can do something like this. Most modern TVs have built-in smartphone technology. So you can actually, let's just pause there. So you can just use the TV standalone and get Netflix, Amazon, Hulu. There's a lot of stuff out there. A lot of the Roku software is actually built into TVs. How cool is that? Vizio has its own SmartCast system too. Samsung, you know, all of these TVs now work really well. Plug this thing in and now you've got a completely self-contained little unit. Very nice. Now, one of the other cool things about this is, I remember I said there's 2 3.5 millimeter jacks. That's because you can use this in what's known as pass-through mode. So you can plug this in to, so TV to this, and then this can then also connect to another audio system. So if you plug this into your TV, and some of the older TVs, as soon as it detects a 3.5 millimeter connection, it turns off the speaker. No problem. You can get like a little sound bar or another speaker and have the best of all worlds. You can have the volume control on the speaker for the people that don't want it super loud or don't need it super loud. And then the earbuds, you can actually crank the volume up a little further. Pretty sweet. Now, it's using Bluetooth 5.0, which gives it a 60 to 100 foot range. I have not tested 100 feet, but I will tell you that I walked all around my house with this thing running, and it worked great. I never had any dropouts, never had any issues. It's designed to have very low sync, so there are no synchronization problems with like lips in a movie versus the dialogue you're hearing. They do that with a Qualcomm chip that's the same you'd find in high-end headphones. Sweet. Let's see, what else can I tell you? It is just a Bluetooth device. So that means not only can you plug this transmitter into anything you want, you can pair it with any Bluetooth device you want. You can pair this with a speaker and then take the speaker outside while you're barbecuing and listen to a baseball game when we have baseball games and whatever else that you want to. You can also use this with other headphones, and you can use these with other devices like your phone directly. Really very flexible. It also has two, I think, little battery spaces on it, so it gives you a remarkable 17 hours of playtime. That's nice. If you're watching TV straight for 17 hours, you should take a break. But having said that, it does have the on inline controller, so it gives you volume up, volume down, pause, play, power, all of that. Pretty typical 3-button. And on the side is the micro USB. I wish they had an option where maybe if you like lay it on top of the transmitter that it would automatically charge or something. That would be really nice because it's kind of a pain getting that wire to plug in properly. But hopefully you only have to do that every couple of days, and after a couple of seconds. It is micro USB, my least favorite of all possible connections, but you can do it. You can manage it. Now, this you don't have to worry about battery or anything because like I said, it's charging and powered. It's not charging, it's powered off of your TV most likely, or in my case, I have it powering off of a USB charger that's plugged into a power strip. Either way, pretty straightforward. Now, it has a lot of controls, and you can turn on or off the voice control too. So let's see what happens if I turn off the earbuds. It should say connection lost, maybe?
Connected. Ready for use.
Okay, so this is connected. So now let's turn the headphones back on. Normally you'd have it in your ear so you'd hear what's actually going on. Well, maybe I should have it in my ear to hear what's going on. Let's see. Let's see, maybe it's already working. Well, I think I'm out of sync with my power here. Let's get this thing to wake up. Ah, there we go, power on, and headset's connected.
Connected.
This is connected, ready for use. And now I am able to watch and enjoy Unknown World. Really pretty awful sci-fi movie. But hey, got lots of time on my hands, right? So really not much else to talk about other than the sound quality. So, a lot of times when you find devices that are designed for television use, they tend to have pretty poor sound quality because they figure, you're listening to TV, it's mostly medium to high end, you don't really need much bass, you're not going to be listening to music. Au contraire, these are actually really nice audio headphones. They have a really nice, rich sound, surprisingly so, really. I mean, at $99, which is the price for this product, that would be a reasonable price just for the earbuds, but to get the transmitter and this whole thing all set at that price is pretty darn good. These actually have a nice, rich, clear sound, very enjoyable for music, and with that long range, you can plug this into your stereo, for example, and just walk around the house and do housework or something and really enjoy your music. Comes with lots of different size ear tips. In fact, let me show you everything it comes with. It's quite the variety of stuff. Comes with instructions in multiple languages. And we have the RCA jack, so these two would go into the television. And then we have the optical wire, and that's a very unique connector. That one, hopefully you can use. That's a good way to do it. And then we have this micro USB to USB for power if you need it. And actually, no, that one I guess would be for charging the earbuds, and then the one for power I'm already using. And then most importantly, I wanted to show you, it comes with lots of different size ear tips, and you can also optionally put the little wings on the earbuds if you like to have it sort of screw a little bit into your ear to make them a little more well seated or something. So I'm not a big fan of that, but if you are, it comes with lots of options. And as with every other piece of audio equipment, take the time to try different sizes to get the best size, to get the best sound. That'll make a world of difference on that low end, and you'll go from, wow, there's no bass at all, what's he talking about, to, oh, there it is, that's nice. So all that's worth taking time. The box also includes warranty information card and safety and warnings, because of course you got to have those, right? So lots of stuff. It's really, really easy to work with. The vast majority of TVs already have some sort of audio out connector, and you'll be able to just plug the transmitter in and boom, you're ready to go. And you just leave it on all the time. So whenever you need to, you just use the earbuds and you're great. So that's all there is. So let me just actually tell you the price. It's the only thing left. I guess I mentioned it once, so I'm going to come back to it. But before I do that, I'm going to ask if you can subscribe to my channel. It's just that little button on the bottom there. So go ahead and click or tap on that, and we will stay in touch. And my taste in movies might be questionable, but I sure get a lot of access to really interesting consumer electronics, and I will tell you the good and the bad straight up. So subscribe, and I appreciate that. Now, this whole setup, I guess I'll show the box this time. This is the Avantree HT5006 wireless in-ear headphones and Bluetooth transmitter. It's a long name. And it's $99.99 on Amazon.com. This is a really good deal. If you really wish you had wireless for your television, or if you have someone in your household who needs the volume to be a little higher than everyone else is comfortable with, this is a solid solution. And don't forget, the transmitter also means that you can take any audio equipment at all and suddenly make it Bluetooth friendly. So that's pretty sweet too. Definitely worth checking out. And with that, I am going back to this movie, believe it or not, which means I'll catch you in my next video.